Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria. This is your weekly reading for May 13th through to the 19th of 2024. We're going to do a pick a card reading for you guys today. So while I'm shuffling and getting some cards ready, let's talk about a little bit of the energies that are surrounding this week. First off, thank goodness we can breathe a very big collective sigh of relief. On the 13th of May is when Mercury finally leaves its shadow period from retrograde. So this is like full steam ahead. We're thinking clearer, we're making decisions, and we're maybe a little bit more confident in what we're saying, what we're talking about, or what we are making those big decisions for. So this can be a great energy, really helping us to move forward. Because retrograde energy, of course, we rethink some things, we reflect, but we also reassess a lot of things. So this could be where you really gain some clarity about your future and where do you want to go and what do you want to do and all of that kind of wonderful stuff. So excellent energy, big old universal green light there for you guys. Okay, so we've been waiting for this for a while. On the May 18th, okay, mark this in your calendar. So this is going to be Saturday for the majority of you. Well, it is Saturday, it's May 18th, okay, but this is a very exciting day. So a lot of astrologers and things will say that this is the luckiest day of the year, and for some of you it absolutely can be. You could get a surprise that day, you could get an invitation, something can be coming to fruition for you that day. This can be some love. I mean, if you're single looking for love, depending on your astrology and birth chart and all that kind of stuff, you could be having some love at first sight kind of vibes. Excellent energy. We have the sun conjunct with Jupiter in Taurus. A conjunction is a very positive aspect between planets. Jupiter, of course, is our planet of abundance, good luck, good fortune, growth, evolution, really transforming our lives in a really positive way. It expands things. Jupiter brings expansion, but Jupiter likes to bring us something as well. So you could be getting an opportunity, a door could be opening for you. You could be getting some wisdom because Jupiter aligns with wisdom. There could be some legal situation that is wrapping up for you on that day as well, but you could just find yourself being in the right place at the right time. We also have Venus in Taurus. Okay, Venus still in Taurus. And this is conjunction with Uranus in Taurus. Now, it's hard to predict what's going to happen with Uranus energy. It's the astrological wild card, if you will. Basically, anything goes. Anything can happen. And for some of us, it can be really wonderful and really exciting. But for others, it can be very uncomfortable in this energy, because what Uranus is real main goal is number one, it's very evolutionary, right? So big spiritual awakenings, the great awakener, if you will, right? So you could have some big awakenings there, but Uranus likes us to be free. So if there's been anything that you've been holding on to that should have been gone a while ago, or if there's something that's holding you back, this is where something is going to shake you up to get you out of your comfort zone, to align you for a better tomorrow. Uranus energy is very futuristic. And with Venus and Taurus, this could have to do with your romantic connections, with your friendships. This could have to do with some resources, right? So maybe something shakes you up for a better tomorrow so you can make more money and that kind of thing, right? But first, something's got to go. So this can be very unpredictable. So just be aware of that. But know that if there's something going on, and, you know, it's like, oh my goodness, I didn't sign up for this on the luckiest day of the year. Trust in the process and go with the flow, because this is freeing you up, right? And what's lining you up for the future is way better, is way luckier, is bringing you doors and opportunities, right? But first, we got to deal with the mess. All right. So this can be a wonderful energy, but yes, you're very encouraged to get off the beaten path, do something a little bit different, and get out of your comfort zone. So very interesting energies that are coming in here for you guys this week. So I've got your cards laid out here. So connect with your intuition, connect with the cards, see which ones speak to you the most. You may find that you're drawn to more than one pile. If that's the case, watch more than one, because there's likely more than one message in here for you guys. All right. But we've got card number one, or well, stack of cards number one. Okay. We've got number two in the middle and number 3 over here. Deep breath, timestamps down below so it's easier for you to navigate, and let's get into number 1. Hello, those of you who chose pile number 1. Let's have a look and see what we've got coming out here for you guys. We have card number 1. Oh, look at that. And how much of a synchronicity is that? So you could be really lining yourself up for some new beginnings. We've got the day and night card. And the day and night card can represent, your dreams that happen at night, right? When we wake up in the morning, it's time to put our dreams in motion. Card number 1 in itself is about taking initiative, taking action, taking the first step. So whatever you're dreaming about, it's your opportunity here to take those first steps or take the next step on your path to following your dreams and your goals, right? To making positive change, to starting something new, and to stepping out of your comfort zone, because the day and night card also can represent your fears, your uncertainty, your worries about things, right? At night, maybe you're tossing and turning a little bit, and, our brains always play tricks on us at nighttime, don't they? The things that go bump in the night are scarier at night than they are if we hear the same noise during the day. So this is really encouraging you to make that decision, to get out of your comfort zone and to follow your heart. Don't sit there in this energy of overthinking, overanalyzing things, because that is exactly how we get stuck. Turn a fear into motivation. We have here the energy of homes coming out for you. Live in an ecological, creative, and fun space. So this is really exciting energy coming in here to set yourself up for a better tomorrow, a better future. What does your home look like? Is it filled with clutter? Do you feel closed in? Time to declutter. Are you maybe in an area where you think you can maybe do a little bit more for your environment, right? Our planet is what we live on. We need to treat it well so that our planet is very giving, right? We always give, we always get things from our planet. And so we can do our part and our turn there to make the planet a healthier place. But your home, this is also about creativity and fun. So maybe there's a home-based project that you can do. Some of you might be thinking that you want to spruce up your house a little bit, maybe do something a little bit interesting, maybe do something with your garden. As we step into our week ahead, we are still in Taurus season, very connected with the earth, very connected with plants and the outdoors, right? And Venus is also here as well. So very nature oriented. So perhaps you can do something to bring the outside inside, right? Bring in some house plants or something, right? Or get creative and plant a garden. But in this energy of ecological, positive ecological impact for you and creativity and us being in Taurus, perhaps instead of planting just some plants that may or may not do anything, maybe you're going to plant something that either can feed the wildlife, the birds, the bees, right? Bees are very important. Without bees, we're not going to get any plants, right? So keep the bees happy. Or something that you can eat. So maybe a herb garden, something that smells good. Maybe some herbs keep ants away, right? But something that you can eat as well, and you can enjoy what comes out of your garden. And this can actually help bring more abundance into your life as well. You might also plant like vegetables and things like that, right? So especially if maybe you can save a little bit of money and plant your own veggies. And I don't know, I don't have the biggest green thumb, but my sister planted potatoes like 5 years ago, has never planted a single other potato. I think they're just supposed to be a one and done kind of plant. And she has been harvesting potatoes out of that one little garden plot for like 5 years. We don't even know how she's doing it. But anyways, but it can be the veggies and things can be the gift that keeps on giving. But make your home a nice, creative, inviting, warm space, whatever that looks like to you. And this might just be the time when you want to do that, when you feel safe and secure in your home. Home is a great space where you want to be. We have the Knight of Wands coming in here for you guys. So your overall energy for your week is about get her done. Go get her. Pitter patter, let's get at her. The Knight of Wands has a passion, has a vision, has a goal, has a dream, and gets it done. So this is a great energy for you, filled with positivity, filled with I'm not going to let anything keep me down. And keep your eye on the prize and you'll get there, because the Knight of Wands, it's like I have something to do and I'm not going to let anything stop me. Very confident energy, sometimes maybe a little overconfident, right? But it's a great fiery, passionate energy to get you going, to get you motivated, and to get you to that finish line. The Knight of Wands does like a sense of adventure and to have fun. So that's again part of that message that's coming out here for you guys. All right. But ultimately, it's about doing something that you like, doing something that you're passionate about, starting something new if that's your trajectory for yourself, right? And remember, never give up. The Knight of Wands, the knights are always on a quest, and the Knight of Wands never gives up, right? And always, always achieves the goal, all right? But enjoys life while on that path, all right? So don't give up on anything. The Knight of Wands can also represent that you may have a helpful person around you through the week. You could be meeting someone new, okay? That can be maybe towards the end of your week there. A new friend, a new business companion, or perhaps a new romantic interest can come in there for you guys as well. But there could also be someone in your life right now that maybe can give you a little bit of motivation, or maybe you make some plans with this person to have a little bit of fun. Message for you on your path to manifesting your dreams, goals, and desires. We have happiness attracts happiness. It's a simple formula. You must be happy now to bring, let me try that again. It's a simple formula. You must be happy now to bring everything that makes you happy into your life through the law of attraction. Yes, indeed, because it's all about your energy. So if we are in an energy of lust or lack, right? Feeling lost, right? We're not going to attract back what we want. So we need to live in the present moment, live in the energy of today, feel what it feels like to get everything that we want. Sit in that emotion, sit in that energy, because that's what you're going to project out there, right? You're happy now, so anything that you receive back will just enhance your happiness, right? Sit in this positive energy and you'd be amazed what you can attract back. That's what I have for you guys for this week. Hope there was something here for you. If so, hit like, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And let me know which stack of cards that you chose, by the way. Obviously, is probably number one. But anyways, you know what I'm saying. Some of you are watching more than one. But I'm going to leave that there for you guys. Have a great week. We're going to move on to card number 2. Hello, those of you who chose card number 2. Let's have a look and see what we've got coming out for you guys. First off, we've got card number 10, and we've got Flower Spirit. Ooh, this is very interesting. Card number 10 does relate back to the Wheel of Fortune card. And of course, the Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Jupiter. Change, surprises, unexpected events, luck, good karma, expansion, growth, all these wonderful things. And so with the Flower Spirit here, it's saying here that it's not your time to blossom, your time to grow and expand your horizons, get out of your comfort zone, do something that scares you, okay, or just go with the flow of the changes that are happening in your life. You're like a budding flower that's here, and this Flower Spirit is helping you to spread your wings and fly, also helping you to receive positive things, positive energies, positive people, receive what you want, all right? What you want to attract towards you. So it's a great energy that's coming in here. So you could very well have some really good luck coming your way, and it's beautiful energy. But this can just be a time of growth and expansion for you in general. And with the Flower Spirit here she's helping you to evolve and to blossom into something that's maybe a little different than yesterday. It's like a glow about you with this energy. But it's also about making some positive change somewhere in your world, right? To take a step out of that comfort zone, to follow your dreams and goals. It doesn't have to be anything big. It can be something small, but those small things add up and they have a big impact. So embrace this Flower Spirit energy and embrace your opportunity to grow, to change, and to really kind of step into your true sense of self. Who am I? I am wonderful, right? Beautiful energy. We also have spiritual technology coming in here. Expand your imagination and share your visions. All right, there's that expansive energy again. Okay, so you guys are probably really going to have something very interesting that may happen this week, maybe towards the end of the week, and it can also spill over into the beginning of next week. But this is something that you might get some sort of news message. You might find some opportunity that is tied to technology in some way. You could be getting an email, a text message. Maybe you stumble across a website. Maybe you start doing a little bit of research, because Jupiter, of course, can bring us knowledge, right? And so, but you could just find yourself going down a rabbit hole. Maybe you start by looking up what is the spiritual meaning of this repeating number, right? Because we quite often do start our awakening process by seeing repeating numbers, and they can be very interesting for us. They mean something different each time they come up, right? So you could start, going down some web pages and doing some searches and saying, what does this mean? And then you end up down a rabbit hole and you're just like, wow, this is like mind-blowing information. So this can be really cool for you. This can also be about using your imagination to turn your dreams, your visions, your goals into reality. What does that look like to you? What are you dreaming about right now? Because we also do have some very wonderful energy that is still with us, as we've got Saturn in Pisces, right? And, this was like kind of at its height around the new moon, bringing in some wonderful things. But of course, we feel the moon energy, right? It's like a short-term cycle, 28 days after the moon. And then there's a long-term one for 6 months, right? Until the next full moon. So this can be a time for you where you really have some vision in your mind, whether it's a vision of what you want your house to look like, or a vision of a cake that you want to bake, or a vision of what you want your garden to look like, or a vision of what your future holds for you. Whatever it is, what is your vision? Hold your vision. And then think about, what can I do? What creative things can I do to turn this vision into something real, something tangible? What steps do I need to take? What do I need to start with? Sometimes the hardest part of getting the ball rolling is taking that first step. So you're very much encouraged to do that now. But some of you may also have, connecting with technology in some way, and you might actually have some spiritual gifts or some gifts of other kinds, right? We all have a gift of something. Okay, maybe you've got some talent or some skill, and you can share your information with the world via technology. So maybe you start a podcast, or maybe you start a YouTube channel, right? If you're really good at, creating garden landscapes on a budget, right? Maybe you start a YouTube channel about that. Because, someone like me, I'll be like, hey, I'm up for that, especially if you're using plants that I can't kill, right? And so you never know who might be interested in certain things. So Spirit is really saying to you, you're in this energy, think creatively. What can you do to share your talents with the world? Your tarot card for the week, we've got the Emperor, beautiful Aries energy. Aries is all about taking charge, being in a position of control and authority, and getting things done. We all know that Aries energy does like to start things. Aries doesn't always finish things, but the Emperor does, okay? It's about getting started, okay, or taking the next steps forward. The Emperor is that position of power and strength, but also is one of confidence. I know what I want. I know how I'm going to get it. Because the Emperor devises a plan, devises a strategy. So you're very encouraged here again to take some practical steps to turn your vision, your goals, your dreams into reality, no matter how big, no matter how small. The Emperor does remind us in this energy that having a plan, having a strategy is always good, but be willing to be a little bit flexible. Because the Emperor is all four kings rolled into one, right? Kings rule kingdoms, emperors rule empires, right? Big boss energy, big, big person on campus energy kind of thing, right? But the Emperor knows when to adjust strategy along the way. You don't get to rule an empire just by stubbornly clinging to one point of view. Right? You've got to be a little bit flexible, right? But you also have to trust yourself to make the right decisions. So this Emperor energy is all about you being large, being in charge, knowing what you want and putting those plans in place to get it, and knowing that you're going to succeed. The Emperor can also represent a person around you. This person can be an authority figure with the Emperor card. It can be a boss. It can be, head of your household, patriarch, grandfather, uncle, father, that kind of thing. And it can be someone that can give you some guidance or share their wisdom with you in some way. Maybe someone that you are going to talk to and ask for some advice. The Emperor is often an advice card of some kind. And so this can be where you seek out some wisdom from somebody who has probably been through some ups and downs, overcome a lot of hurdles. You don't always need to rewrite the path, right? Sometimes we can follow in other people's footsteps. So you might be doing that. Everything is an inside job. This is messages on your path to manifesting your dreams, your desires into reality. Isn't it great to know that you cannot control your world from the outside? To change your world, to change your whole life, all you have to do is manage your thoughts and feelings on the inside of you, and then everything will change. And yes, if you're on a manifestation journey, or if you've read The Secret, all of this kind of stuff, right, you will know that it's your energy that you put out there that returns back to you, right? So if you put out negative vibes, if you put out an energy of lack, right, if you put out anger and frustration and all this kind of stuff, you're going to get more of that, right? Who wants that? Nobody, right? So this is a reminder that everything starts on the inside of you. You want wealth? Feel wealthy. Right? You want happiness? Feel your joy. Feel your happiness. Right? You want $1 million? What does it feel like when you have $1 million? Say thank you for the $1 million, right? And then put that energy out there. I am wealthy. I am abundant. Right? All of this energy starts inside of you. And this is what you project out into the world. Therefore, this is what comes back. Always a big reminder on manifestation. That's what I have for you. Number 2, I thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed your reading, please hit like on this video. I appreciate that. It does help it get seen, but it lets me know you resonate with the reading as well. And if you enjoy my content, subscribe to my channel also. Thank you for watching, guys. We're going to move on now to number 3. Hello to those of you who chose cards number 3. Let's get right into your reading and see what we've got coming out for you. We have card number 6, encouraging you to listen. Someone's trying to give you a message. The message could be coming in from spirit. The message could be coming in from someone around you. Listen. The art of listening these days has been lost a little bit. We quite often have a conversation with somebody, but have you ever had that conversation with someone, whether you're the speaker or you're a listener, but especially if you're the speaker, you're trying to convey something to somebody, and it's like they're listening to you with the intent of responding. They're not listening to you with an intent of understanding. There's a massive difference between the two. So you're encouraged here in this energy to, number 1, quiet your conscious mind and listen and understand the messages, the guidance that you're receiving. We don't need to reply. We don't need to give an answer back. We just need to receive. We can carry forward this message into our everyday life as well. Someone may be trying to talk to you and really give you some important information or insight, or maybe they need a shoulder to lean on. Active listening is about listening to understand. Don't sit there and listen to somebody formulating answers or formulating responses in your mind, because you're not going to hear what they are saying. But is someone around you in this energy where every time you try and talk to them or convey your emotions or your thoughts, right, are they just interrupting you with a response? Do you feel like they're listening? Maybe this is a big shift for you where you're getting some clarity about who is really there for you in your life and who is maybe just a little bit of a sideline participant, right? It's like I don't want to have a conversation with you because all you ever do is interrupt me and you don't even listen to what I have to say. You're already trying to answer something that I haven't even asked, right? And you're missing the point. So communication, listening, understanding, and learning is the key for you this week. But some of you may be getting some very important spiritual download for yourself here. So be open to hear the message. We have teleportation and levitation coming in here. Very mystical, very magical, very spiritual. Expand your gifts and powers. So yeah, you could be experiencing one hell of a shift in your energy this week. If you are the kind of person that does any kind of sleep meditations or anything like that, if you've got these things playing in the background while you're sleeping, this is saying to you that embarking on some like astral travel or something like that may be really beneficial for you this week. It can kind of maybe open your mind a little bit. It can be where you get some messages. It can just be something a little bit mystical and magical. All right. But this is about elevating yourself, lifting yourself up, expanding your gifts, expanding your powers. So this can be a week of learning for you, of deeper understanding of something for you, right? Listen. Okay. So, perhaps there's something that you're working on, or something that you want to try and do. It might be a creative project or maybe something that you haven't tried before. And this is where you're on a path to learning this week, right? So listen clearly to the instructions that you're being given, because you could be getting some wisdom, right? That can help you on your path forward, can help you to expand your talents and your gifts. But whatever it is for you, it's about practice. Practice makes perfect. It's about taking the next step or putting your first foot forward. Spiritual growth is in the stars for you this week. All right. And trust in your journey. All right. Keep that open mind, keep that open heart, because you just never know what kind of magic you can harness. This is actually card number 17, which is the star card. The star card is Aquarian energy, and this is ruled by Uranus. Uranus, we can evolve, we can awaken. Okay, and so this can be something really shifting for you. Very mystical, very magical, very spiritual, but very exciting, right? Bringing you hope and inspiration for your future, right? And aligning you with your future, right? So expansion and growth, change, all kinds of weird and wonderful things may be going on with some of this energy. Uranus, of course, being the astrological wild card, right? You just never know, right? But whatever it is, the answer is coming in for you, or the information or the guidance is coming in for you. But this can also bring you some blessings and abundance somewhere. And so this can be really quite exciting. Again, open heart, open mind. Okay, you can leave your ears open as well and listen to the guidance. Oh, lovely. We have the Magician coming in here for you guys as well. Okay, this is about creation. Turning your vision, your goals into reality. This is about creating the life that you want. The Magician has a focus on what you want to manifest and attract into your life, or what you want to change. The Magician here knows that whatever resources you need to create something, they're at your disposal. The Magician has a focus and a vision. And the Magician speaks to your powers of manifestation, but also your powers of alchemy, turning nothing into something, transforming yourself. You're very much harnessing all of the powers, the mystery, the magic, and the wonder of the universe here with this energy. But the Magician is, open to learning and open to receiving, right? And also is very confident and stands in its power. So very interesting energy for you guys this week, right? So just enjoy the journey, enjoy the ride. And if you don't feel that something has happened for you, again, go with the flow, okay? Because sometimes we do get these spiritual downloads, or sometimes we do get these messages, and we unpack them in the time frame that is best for us, right? It's not all necessarily a one and done. We do unpack certain messages over time. So just go with the flow, believe in your magic, be confident in yourself, okay? And do something interesting, do something fun, or allow some growth into your life. Some very mystical, very interesting energy. We have don't try and control negative thoughts. This is very important. Don't worry one bit about them. All you have to do is deliberately think as many good thoughts as you can each day, and they will cancel out any negative thoughts. Practice this daily, and in a short time, you will have completely retrained your mind to consistently generate positive thoughts. Now, this is really important, especially since we do have the magician out here for you guys, right? This is part of manifestation energies, part of the secrets to manifestation. And we, as humans, we have millions of thoughts in a day, right? Some we don't even think about, right? It's just automatic. And it is impossible, pretty much, to sit there and think only positive thoughts every single minute of every single day. It just doesn't happen in our human existence, right? So when you do find yourself having a bad morning, or, where you do find yourself feeling a little down or blue or frustrated or annoyed, we need to remember in this energy to accept those thoughts, to stop what we're doing a little bit, acknowledge those thoughts that we're having, and then replace them with positive ones, right? Yes, maybe you stubbed your toe this morning, broke the nail, and now you can't walk properly. Great. Are you going to let that dictate the energy of your entire day? It might affect your entire day in a certain way, at least physically, right? But are you going to let it change the energy of your day? And that way you have a bad day all day? No, of course you're not. You're going to deal with your toe. You're going to put a bandage on it, maybe ice it up, wrap it up. And then you'll be like, okay, all right. Well, we've got the bad stuff out of the way already today. I'm ready for something good, right? And trust that the rest of your day will not necessarily go the way of your poor little broken toe, right? Things will get better. So we replace the negative with something positive. Whereas if you stub your toe and all that kind of stuff, and then you're like, oh, great, my day's going to go to crap. Now I'm going to have this happen. Now I'm going to have this happen. Bad things always come in threes. Bad things will come in threes if you let them. All right. So don't let your negative thoughts control your day. Replace them, acknowledge them, and then kiss them goodbye and replace them with something more positive, right? Those are your messages. I'm going to leave those there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please hit like on this video. Truly appreciate that. I thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys later. Bye.